Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are unaware, I'm really into my beauty related videos right now. I apologise, I seem to have just got the bug again. I say that really weirdly. I go through phases. I don't know if that's obvious on my channel, that I go through phases of liking stuff and wanting to upload stuff. So sometimes it's vlogs, sometimes it's beauty, sometimes it's cleaning videos, sometimes it's whatever other video I want to do, challenges maybe. Yeah, I go through stages. At the moment it's beauty related, so as you can tell, this entire month, or last 5 videos I think have been beauty related, and I'm not even sorry, I'm really enjoying doing it right now. So as you guys are aware, I am doing a couple of Project Pan projects currently. So I'm doing my current rolling Project Pan, and then I'm also doing that palette challenge as well. I thought it'd be fun to share all of the products that I have in my collection that I've hit pan on. Some of these you'll recognise if you have watched my Project Pan updates. There's also some spoilers, I feel in this as well for what will be, because I think my next Project Pan update is going to be the video after this. So yeah, there's some spoilers as well, because some of these will be included in there. And yeah, I thought it'd be fun just to share my current status with what I've got panned in my collection. It's a rather small amount of my actual makeup collection, but it's a start, so there we go. So I guess we shall begin. I guess I'll start, or I'll do this in order of how I apply the makeup in. I don't know why, I just feel that kind of helps me work out how to do this. Also the sun is setting, so the lighting might change, so I do apologise. So firstly, it's going to be this. This is my Barry M brow kit, Shape and Define in light to medium. I obviously only use the middle shade in here. I don't use the gel, I don't use the light shade. When this shade is completely donezo, I'm going to throw this one away. I'm not even going to bother trying to pan this one. Yeah, I love this stuff. I feel like I could have finished it by now, but I keep on using other brow products in conjunction just to keep this for longer, because this is one of my favourites. And as I'm doing a no buy this year, I basically can't buy another one of these. But yeah, I love this. It's been my go-to for years. I just find it so easy, simple, it's just powder and it stays on all day, and it's just so easy and simple. And I prefer it to gels and to pencils. I just get on with this really well, so I always go and buy more of it. Powders, so you'll recognise some of these so if you've watched my Project Pans. So we've firstly got this shade, not this shade, we've got L'Oreal Paris Noob Magique Beauty Powder. I love this stuff. Also, it just fell on the floor, so it has crumbled a little bit. It has crumbled slightly because it just dropped on the floor, but I love this stuff. I think I've said before, if this still exists and it's being sold still, I will probably repurchase this. Again, I find it so velvety and smooth, and I love it. I think it really works, and it mattifies my skin as well, which I really like. So love that stuff. And then we've got the Barbara Daily Makeup. As you can tell, I repressed it. I think I mentioned that in my last update. I can't actually remember, but there we go. There is that one. I have found though, since repressing it, I find it harder for product to pick up. So I feel like it's going to take a lot longer for that one to complete. And then we've got the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation. I feel like this one's definitely going to be finished soon. Yeah, I do love this stuff, but I feel like it's a waste of money because it goes through it so fast. It's just, I feel like it's, what's the word, really powdery, I guess. Like it just, it's one of my newest powders, basically, is what I'm saying. And I've already nearly finished it, compared to products that I've owned for years. And we've also got the Fenty Beauty one, which is here in the shade Universal. A big patch of pan in this one. This is also one of my newest ones, and this one has also gone by really fast. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's just so fine that it just picks up a lot when you use it. So really fast flowing through that one. And we have also got Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder with the broken packaging. Really hating this one. And we've got pan on this one too. So looking forward to making that one go. The one thing I hate about drugstore makeup is obviously how cheap the packaging is. Like this one broke super early on. Finally, we have got the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Here we go. So you can tell I have hit pan on these two. This one went really fast because it's like the best for my skin tone. This one, we're getting there. And this one is too dark for me. So I haven't really been going towards it as often, but you can see we are still at the beginning to see the marks of pan on this one. Let's go on to face. I've got one face palette in here. This is the Cheek Parade by Benefit. This is actually a very new pan. I think I hit it like last week, I think. This just in Hoola Light. I don't use the Hoola bronzer in this palette yet because I'm using like a single pot for it to begin with. So yeah, using Hoola Light here, and as you can see we have hit pan in that one. And it's quite great. I love Hoola Light. It really fits well with my skin tone. Then we have got this. This is like a bronzer and a blush. As you can tell, the bronzer has got like a tiny bit more left up here. I'm pretty much just using this for eyeshadow now, and blush. We have hit pan in there too, but I'll probably use this for blush and for eyeshadow. There is that one. That is by Jelly Pong Pong Cosmetics. It's a Caribbean Sun bronzer duo. I forgot to mention the name, soz. We've also got another little sample. This is by the Desert. This has been in my collection for years, and I don't know how it's taken me so long to get through it, but we are finally getting pretty close, guys. Looking forward to losing this one out of my collection. Also, I've been using this as an eyeshadow recently as well, just to try and get further action on it. A Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Bon Voyage. This is a cream product. Whew. And as you can tell, it is definitely old. It's coming apart. Actually, yeah, so this is that. It's actually super hard to get product off of this now. So every time I've been using it recently, I have been putting drops of like oil, not like olive oil, but like skin oil stuff. I don't know what it's called. And I've also been putting some setting spray in here too to make it liquidy whenever I go in to use it. So yeah, it's definitely getting very crusty, and yeah, looking forward to getting rid of this one as well, because it's definitely not creamy anymore. And then we've got one of my favourite bronzers. This is Urban Decay Beached Bronzer. And we've got a pan on this one. I love this shadow so much. I love this shade so much. This is actually the bronzer I always take on holiday with me because I feel like it gives me a nice bronzed look for when I'm on holiday. And obviously I don't tan very much, so yeah, this gives me like a nice beached bronze, as it says, sun-kissed as it's named as well. So yeah, really loving this stuff. I'll be sad when this goes. I'll probably definitely repurchase this when that is done. I've got Lemonade, my eye primer. This is getting close to its end date too. I can definitely feel like this is becoming more and more expired. It doesn't sit on my face or on my eyes as well as it used to. Like it just doesn't glide on as well. It's patchy, and yeah, I definitely can't wait for this to go. I'll be trying a different eye primer for once when this is finished, so I can't wait for that to be done. My eyeshadows, we have got only a few here because surprisingly I've got tons of eyeshadow but barely any pan in them, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to start doing a project pan, was to try and hit pan in some eyeshadows. So I'm gonna go with the non-surprising one first. So this is one of the eyeshadow palettes that's in my project pan, by the Colour Institute. It is so old, it's probably way too disgusting. I probably should not be using it anymore because it's probably, it is definitely over 15 years old. So I probably should not be using this. However, I've not had any bad reactions to it yet. So I think that would be the only reason I would ever kind of stop using a product, is if I have a bad reaction. But so far I haven't had one, so still keeping it in here and it's still producing fine colour. I haven't seen any difference in how it works, so keeping it in. So we've obviously got the top one here and this one here. Hopefully very, very soon. I think my next one to go will be the shade here. Yeah, I think the idea is to get 4 more pans in this, with additionally trying to empty the 2 top ones up there. And then I think this is going to be the surprising one. So this is the other palette from the Colour Institute which I brought in. I've actually linked these both as one product in my project pan, so I'll use them continuously, both of them, until I reach the goals in both the pans. So there's meant to be 4 pans in this one. Well, 4 more pans, should I say. So there's meant to be 6 total pans in this one. And then there's meant to be 5 pans in this one. Anyway, so if I move in closely so you guys can see a bit more, you can see I've hit pan in this one and in this one. So there we go. There is your spoiler alert for my next update for Project Pan. And maybe there'll be more progress than this, so fingers crossed guys, fingers crossed. Anyway, look, I was really excited when I hit pan on those, not gonna lie. To begin with, I wasn't too sure. I was like, what is that? Is that like another colour that's in here? And then I realised it was sort of reflecting. I was like, wait, that is a pan. So, super psyched about that. Okay, we've got this big old palette. And there's only one shade in here out of the, how many, 120 shades that are in here. Let me get rid of the top palette. So we have got it here. I think it is this one up here has got, pretty small, but this one up here has got pan in it. There's a lot of other shades in this palette which are getting sizable dips, so I'm very excited to get some more progress on this one. I'm also very excited for this to eventually roll into my project pan because there's so many shades. So many shades. 120 shades. Nuts. Not my favourite formula either. I find it really fine and sheer, so really want to kind of get through this a little bit more. I feel like it takes a few more like dabs to get colour payoff, which I think is why there's a lot of progress there. And then finally, dun dun dun, we've got Gurley, which is another Super Shock shadow from Colourpop. I love this shade, not gonna lie, it is a beautiful shade. I feel like this could probably double up as a highlight as well, but I use it for my eyes. I feel like it's really hard to turn this lighting. But we have hit pan, guys. I hit pan a while ago, but it's one of those shadows where if you like move your brush around, it sort of moves the product around, so sometimes it hides, sometimes it shows. But currently in its current state it shows that it's got a pan in it, so I thought I'd share it with you. And there we go, those are all the products that I have currently hit pan on. I don't know if I'm going to do an update on this. If you guys want me to do an update on what I've hit pan on in the future, let me know, and also let me know how regularly you would like to have updates on what I've hit pan on. I feel like it might be a bit boring, especially if some of these products stay in here for a long time. But then also I feel like it'd be quite cool to see the progress in products that I've hit pan on as well. Obviously I'm doing my project pan every month. I'm doing my pan palette every 2 months, I think. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that one yet. How regularly, if you want me to do this, how regularly would you like to see me share my panned palettes? Or not panned, but my panned product? Let me know down below. If you guys want me to do any more videos about my collection, let me know. Give me some ideas. I'm sure there's plenty of them. If you want to know or see what's in my collection, I guess I've got a lot of palettes, I've got a lot of colours, but then also I kind of like the idea of it being a surprise what I'm going to bring in my project pan. So there's like two sides of this. Do I share or don't I share? I don't know, I have not yet decided. I'm gonna go. It is time for me to eat. Hope you guys have a good day, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye.